Hey, soldier, good to see you. Coming back. We just finished taking out Ragzlin, Priestess, Gut Priestess, and Minthara. And now it's just about time to go do some shopping. Ragzlin was nice enough to give us a key. I think, did we recover it? Alright, somebody go get the key. Hang on. You know, we forgot to loot. We were so exhausted and tired from all of this blowing everyone up. Alright, where's Ragzlin? There you are. Him. Okay. I've come up here once or twice and tried to see if I could pick the lock. And it's really hard. There's always a guard up here, and stealthy thief isn't really my thing, so it's just easier to blow up Ragzlin. There we go.
Damon can use this to fix.
See, now she's all excited. I feel like usually I like to loot as I go so I don't have to come back through. But I found myself sometimes just getting all the killing done first and then coming back and looting later. So I think right now I'm just gonna let's just finish up all the killing and we'll come back and loot later. If we've done this right, those guys won't know we're coming at where Halson's being kept. If we didn't do it right, then it's normal. I only rarely get the drop on him. It took me forever to figure out where the heck he was at. Because you come in first, when you come down here, you're supposed to come over here. And you got a feeling that he's here somewhere. Oh, that reminds me. So that, hey, maybe if my crew came with me. Wow, I forgot. Oh well, I'll pick him up in a minute. Alright, so if you come over here, this is where that exit is at. So you come over here, and it might not be there for patch 8. Oh, it is. Oh, I can go back in too. Oh, sweet. Nice. Alright. There it is, over there. Anyway, that's the side exit. I ran out there and I thought, oh crap, it's a one-way thing, and I don't know if I can sneak back in. So I'm glad I could use it to go back in. I'm thinking that's where the prisoner escapes from. Alright, where'd you guys go? Well, you guys are still way up there. Where's my posse? Alright, here you go. So, as I was saying, I came in and I explored a little bit, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I don't really talk to anybody, but I came up here and I looked around and I couldn't find him, and I thought he was over here somewhere, and I looked in there. Oh, that guy ran away. Okay, he's got like a potion. Oh yeah, maybe potion healing.
Pockets.
So yeah, I couldn't find Halson anywhere. It took me several attempts and asking my kid and looking on. She's like, well, because she doesn't want to give me spoilers. And so But you got to come back all the way around here to the back. And if they don't know I'm here, I should get the drop on them. I like to jump. Freaks them out.
Another step forward.
And let's take them out. Let's use some ice. Ice seems to do a lot of damage. Ice and fire. 12, 12, and 12. Alright. Bam! I like that. Bam! Alright, that's all I can do. No need in bringing in the rest of the crew. Woo. And then you have the... I got a high dex and with the giant strength and the Titan string bow. At this low level in Act 1, I actually do some pretty good damage. And it's just going to get worse when I get better. Better arrows will really fuck things up. And then I'll get some better equipment that will also make my archery even better. So hopefully these guys don't know I'm coming. Nope. They know I'm here. Alright. Last time I came through here, I had a... when I was fighting Minthara, I had somebody who had a silence spell. And so we silenced the area and had our fight, and nobody was aware that I was even there. It was kind of cool. So I want to take out this guy first, because he's going to summon a spider, I think it is. So it just makes life a little easier. One less person or creature to fight. And then this guy, he's just going to grease the area that I'm standing in, so it's not that big a deal. But these are the two main male fighters. After this, you got just these kids. And we'll take out the kids. We leave no survivors around here. This is where Gale comes in. Gale is going to fuck some kids up. Where's that other kid? Alright. So we'll give him 2. That should kill him. And this is the only other male in the room. Oh, somebody died. Well, he's hurt. So I'm going to leave Gale here to hang and catch that next kid that comes in. Let's see. Who I got? Oh, Lazel. Alright. Karlak can come in here and take care of this guy. Nice. You know, and that's it. That's the bulk of this. The rest are fighting these wolves behind the gate. Hawson will take care of this one. And we'll take care of the kids. You know, I'm a firm believer in no child left behind. So, Lazel, show him what's up. Oh, you killed an unarmed child. Nice job, Lazel. Woo-hoo. Oh, we still got that guy. Oh, well. This was a tough battle for a while. And then I started approaching it from in a different way. And now it's an easy battle, but we used to all go over to this gate here first. And then that left all 3 adult males to fight us. Plus the 2 wolves if one of them could get to the gate. So it was just a real pain in the ass. And now I take these guys first and don't worry about Halson until later, and then I find out Halston's going to break out either way. But it doesn't matter.
The witching hour. Good move.
Alright, so let's see. Everyone's gone. It's just you. Oh, I like to grab all these little magic missile scrolls that I find, just for times when I don't really have spells or I don't need to waste a first level spell. This makes it a little easier for me. I can still, there we go. And then it also helps for, say, fighting the hag and fighting some of the people in Act 3. It's helpful to specifically take it out, not really taking out, but taking out Orin's defenses with magic missiles. It's all helpful, but I like to have a bunch of magic missile scrolls. They're cheap, so. All right, Lazel. Jump.
My path be true.
Yeah, Paulson's gonna knock down that gate in a minute. I was watching a video on YouTube, and a guy was talking about all these spells, these OP spells. And so I got into discussion with my kid about it.
Light on my feet.
And I said, you know, a lot of the spells are, in my opinion, are just for fluff. They're just there to not really, they're not real good for battle, I guess.
The lance board is
They're
set.
fun. They're fun spells. I'll put it that way. And I know there's so many spells for different personality types and things like that. So I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying that
Striking distance.
I feel like there's only a few that are actual combat effective spells.
Gods, it's hot in here.
So I tend to use Magic Missile. And even when I was playing, you know, all of us really, even since first edition D&D, we've all been, our mages use basically Magic Missile and Fireball. That was pretty much what every mage always used in any group that I ever was playing in. So it's kind of funny, but they have all these spells, and I know there's some that are helpful. Like, I'll have my mage cast haste, and then he'll stay in the back where he can keep his concentration, and then whatever warrior got the haste is up there doing all the damage. So it's a helpful spell. Eldritch Blast is a nice addition because it's kind of the same thing, and it's also free, so that makes it even better. He's toast. But, you know, for me, all these other spells, like, what comes to mind? Oh, he was talking about that hideous laughter. And I'm like, well, okay. It keeps them from attacking that round, but it also cost me a spell that round that didn't do any damage. So I feel like we just extended battle one more round that didn't need to be extended. That's just kind of how I see it. And I feel like when I get in these fights, I want to my rule number one is to make combat as quick as possible. If faster I can get in and out of combat, the better off I am. So, sometimes it's hard at first.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
I was told you were here. I knew you were here. You are Halsin? The Master Halsin of
Yes,
Emerald
but just Halsin
Grove?
will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. Parasites in your head.
He's like, what?
You mean you have one of
Huh?
them?
I traveled with Halsin once in Act 3, but briefly, because I just find them really
Oh, Father, preserve you, child.
big and
You're infected,
bulky.
aren't you? The mind flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help.
Nope, I need your
Let me
help.
tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles.
You
They're
think?
using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing.
Which would be...
I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Oh, all right. Well, it was nice talking to you then. Let's see.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Oh, okay.
I'm as certain as I can be. If you have a better alternative, I won't stop you. Not that I'm eager to try stopping you, given the short work you've made of the leadership here. With them dead, it's high time I got back to the Grove. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Oh, there you are. All right, Halsin. Let's get our spell back, because we're going to do some major fighting. Major fighting. We're gonna watch a bunch of goblins
All's
get
well
blown
that
up.
ends. Well,
All right.
not as bad as it could have.
So yeah, there's a lot of spells, sleep, and gosh, tons and tons of spells. There was a lot of spells in first edition, and that's what we thought. We're like, wow, we've got all these spells, and then second edition came out with even more spells, and so yeah, it's just all the spells you can come up with. All right, so we've got all this. We've got Halson freed. We've killed everything. Oh. Backtrack. Wait, we're going the right way. We need to run over here before I forget. We got to go back here and take care of this one little issue. And then we can go out into the courtyard. Very important that we go over here right quick. Alright, come over here.
It's a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
It's really hard to hit a moving target in this game. I know, I've tried. That little goblin in Goblin Camp that walks around by himself. Man, he's really hard to hit if you're on the side and you're just trying to get a side shot on him. He doesn't stop walking, and so you have to like aim ahead of him and stuff.
Ready for another
funny.
round?
I'm ready for another round. What are you gonna do? What do you got in mind, Cower Locker? Oh wow, you showed her. Whack! Did that hurt? We don't need you unless you got a scroll I can use. Let's see. Blindness. Scorching Ray is always good. Alright, we'll go Scorching Ray.
I will ascend.
Alright. Before you ascend,
Let my name be known.
take care of that little creature. Thank you. Alright, run down here. Alright. Nobody perceived anything? Wow. Oh well. There's a bag around here somewhere. But apparently my crew is blind to that. Did you find it? Nope. Okay.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Oh, you're not done. We got one more big battle to go. Ah, the amulet. A misty step. Alright. Now we come down here.
That might be worth a look.
It's not. None of those burrow holes go anywhere. There's no treasure or anything to find. Alright, let's hope somebody notices something. Do I have that? Oh, I don't think I do. Okay. It doesn't show up in my inventory to sell. I'm like, wait
Looks
a minute.
like all these moon plates can be turned.
First time I saw this, I started turning these things without realizing they were something important. And then when I needed it, I had to reload because I had it out of order. It's funny.
That might be worth a look.
That is definitely worth a look.
Don't give me trouble now.
Wow. Try it again. Okay. It's pretty cool how they have the harpies and the hook horrors and the Boule. Those are all first edition creatures that, and the Hag, stuff that we almost never ran into. The DMs seem to like other creatures that were way cooler than those. So it's cool to see them in this game. Alright, this was important. Now we're here. So, side note, if you so desire, you can go through this waypoint and you can go off and go wherever you want, come back through this waypoint, and then you can go back up through to the front to the courthouse and start that battle. But this, if you're all beat up and everything, this gives you a chance to leave, go trade, get supplies, long rest somewhere if you need to. Mostly just so you can trade if you're low on something. But then you can come back and start this battle. So we're going to come back here and when we come to the Underdark, and then we'll come through and loot this place. Mostly I just wanted to come in and get to that waypoint. It's especially helpful if you're not going to use explosives, because then obviously you're using your arrows and spells and things like that far more often. So for me, that's just part of the standard clearing out of this dungeon. As I come through here, make sure I got to that waypoint. Now the whole place is my playground, and I don't have to go out front until I'm ready. They're not going anywhere. The battle in the courtyard is going to be there. I won't be, like, I could go to I can go to the Druid's Grove right now, and there's no party or anything until I take care of all those goblins in the courtyard, I think. So let's go fight the goblins in the courtyard. My next run through, I'll do Tactician, and I'll show you a different way of that I found that's really enjoyable. Fight all the creatures all the way into Act 3 pretty much, and there seems to be nothing they can do about it. Yeah, blood everywhere. Alright, people. Wait, Carla.
Making me sweat.
Yeah, why don't you grab some hit points here? There you go. Once you get rid of that heavy-ass barrel that you don't need to carry around.
Never a dull moment.
Never. Alright, let's go fight. Oh no. So anybody can take care of that barrel there. We gotta get these guys off a little bit further away right quick. I'm thinking I'm gonna wait, let them have an action so they can get up closer, because otherwise they're all like way back there. Yeah, I'm gonna let them get up closer right quick, and then we'll blow them to smithereens. So I'm gonna come down here, blow this guy away, because we don't want people on in our hood. So my plan is to make our stand up here on this little foyer, but we just need. I'm gonna move over here a little bit.
Watch this.
Watch this. Let's get out of the way a little bit. I think Lizelle should be fine. So I'm gonna come over here.
I've got it.
I'm gonna borrow me a fire arrow. Take care of that guy. Oh. Huh. You okay, Lizelle? Oh, see, look at that. Piece of cake. Barely even hurt. Hopefully they don't shoot her. That's funny. You know, why don't you just stay right there? She's going to take Bloodlust, so she gets an extra attack. Because 2 attacks is always better than 1.
Destroyer.
Alright, Gale. Oh, Gale. This kind of helps protect us. That way people can't just pot shot at us with arrows. They'll have to come in close. Why don't you just kind of move in here? Lazel, let's get you in here as well.
Make way.
Right. Now let's get these guys. Get these guys from the courtyard on this side over. And then we could pop out of the darkness, shoot some arrows, and jump back in. And not a lot these guys can do. Oh, that's what we want. Come on in. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Rush the bull bag.
Yes. All right, now let's pop out here. About right here. Let's start with the, let's see. Start with this one. Actually, there's more people around this one. Let's start with this one.
You made it great.
Wow. I like it. You never get tired of watching goblins blow up. It's always satisfying. Alright. Where's my other arrow? Do I get another arrow? What? Alright. Potion of speed. Let's blow these guys up. Lizelle just got blown back over there. Sorry, Lizelle. He just got hit twice. That's funny. Alright, anybody else? I got one there. One back there. That fire wine got blown up. I guess I could blow that one up, but there's nobody around there. There's nobody around this one, so we'll hang tight on that. So it looks pretty good right now. This one's annoying. We'll see if we can... Oh. Alright, let's go back inside.
Put him up.
Karlak. We'll have you come over here, Karlak, because What?
Find a route.
All right. Work on these annoying archers. So let's see. If I go back in,
What fools these mortals be.
let's start up this sword. Not that it matters now. There's hardly anybody around. Maybe I'll wait. All right, come out here.
Of course.
Your job is to take these archers from... Are there archers? There's that guy. Wow. I guess there aren't any archers. There's that guy. Too far. Wow. Alright, well. That leaves you two. 6. I'll give you 2. Oh, and you're just out of range? They're going to force me to expose my mage, I guess.
Torment.
Baba, back inside. There you go.
Victory awaits.
Let's just let these guys come to us. Surprised Bolo's still there. I thought he would have, because he takes off pretty shortly in the battle.
Seen everything.
All right, take you. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna use a whole oil barrel just to blow you up. Hell yeah. Bolo hasn't been hurt. Wow, that's precision. So that's everybody, man. The only thing that's left now are over in this other courtyard.
I'm heating up.
I could send Karlak out there to go start whacking on people. Somebody right there, I thought.
Ready for this.
Oh, look at that. So there's only one person left. Are they up here? Oh, right there. I don't think I've got the movement. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was fun. That was quick and painless. Let's just stay up here.
Direct me.
Why don't you get rid of this darkness? So anyway, there's the courtyard in what, 3 rounds?
Let's get going.
And Lazelle only got injured from me mostly, blowing her up twice. And so there you go. The other tactic, without the explosives, is just to cast darkness up here. And usually, like when I go through on the tactician run, I'm gonna have two or maybe three people with the Warlock's Devil Sight, and we'll just sit in the darkness and just attack from the darkness, and then everybody has to come to us, and they can't really use their bows because they can't see in the dark, and then we just fire our bows and stuff outside, and that's an excellent way to fight in these large groups. I can take out everybody, and it even works for the demons and devils. Or at least the demons. I haven't actually tried one on the devil, but the darkness. But yeah, it works out pretty good. Okay. I am going to take a minute, and we're going to go to... Do you remember earlier when we... when Raphael came to see us? And we went up and Lae'zel swung a sword at him and he left. So now we can come up here and we're going to interact with him and get his armor. The downside to this is we missed the party at the Druid's Grove, because they're all going to have a party that now that the Goblin Camp is destroyed. So we'll miss that part of it. And let's see, actually, let me think for a minute. We could go and interact with them. So, yeah, we could do that. Because we could go and interact, and then we'll come back after the interaction, and we'll have our camp up here. And then that way, we can still get that dialogue before it gets too late. And then after we camp, we get Raphael's armor, and then we'll go through and loot the place, and all that's left after that is taking on the hag. So we'll do all this right quick.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
You know, I've earned it, but I'm going to let you keep it.
Very good of you. Thank you.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halsin has returned, too. And I expect he'll want to speak with you.
Yeah, he's standing right next to you.
As for us,
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Oh, sure. We'll see you there. All right.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Okay. What about my problem? Oh, yeah. Kaga's dead.
Korga. Poor child.
Kolga.
The Grove will be a dimmer place without her potential. But you are right.
You think? I don't
You
think
had
so.
no choice. I failed her long before you arrived. The shadows could not have tempted her if I had taught her as I should have. But the Grove still stands even if she does not. Thanks to you.
See, I think they were having an affair. So he wasn't as hard on her as he should have been. And then they broke up, and then she got all angry about it. Let's see.
Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the Grove. And you should celebrate your victory.
Okay. Wow. That is a long
After
stare
being
down.
dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Tomorrow morning. All right.
If there's fighting,
All right, well, this is a good place. We'll stop for a minute, and then
We did it.
we'll go finish up what we started, and loot the grove and or the Goblin Camp, and start working on the hag.
I'm your love.
Anyway, we're almost done after this. After the hag, I personally like to go over to the crash, and because Lae'zel starts frothing at the mouth if you don't go to the crash. And after the crash, then I can go underground and start working on Grimforge and all that. But yeah, so we'll be over there. For right now, take a break. See you in a few minutes. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you shortly to continue our journey. So until then, have a good one.